I once heard someone say that it's not the thing that you love that makes you change, it's the thing that you hate. And it really stuck with me. And how that played a part in my hair journey was I hated soaking them braids. I hated trying to find a good hairstylist. Look, I need an old school hairstylist. The wash and the shampoo, all of that's included. But I hated not being able to be myself every day. Like, that's crazy that I legit did not feel pretty to wear this. That's crazy. Hi, Lovey. I'm so excited to get into this topic today about the struggles of 4C hair. And let me do this when I say struggles. I feel like most of the struggles that we have aren't necessarily with the hair itself. It's some other stuff. If you're like me, I got a relaxer when I was like 12 or 13. And prior to that, my mom was doing my hair. Like, I guess childhood to 11, 12, whenever you got your relaxer. And then from that, mom probably still did your hair or you went to the hair salon. There was just not enough time that you actually may have gotten to spend with your hair. So technically the issue isn't it's hard to manage, it's I haven't spent enough time with it to understand how to do it in its natural state. So before we get into the actual styling of your natural 4C hair, there were just a few things that I felt like needed to take place within myself and that maybe you really want to consider dealing with before you start. Why does this sound real deep? I don't know. So the first thing you need to do and steps that I took is stop comparing. Stop comparing your hair to someone else's hair. There is no other you. You're one of one. You are the best, you're amazing, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are all the things. Your hair is unique to you. My hair is unique to me. Everybody just have different hair types. That's just in life. Let's just like not compare our paths, hair, skin to someone else because you will always be the lesser. You got this, I don't have that. If I had that, then you're already putting yourself down. Stop comparing. Number one. And number two, find the style, the look that works for you and your natural hair. Once I realized that I'm a side part, tapered back, undercut back girly, that's it. Case closed. It fits my personality. It fits who I am. So if you a bust down girly, be a bust down girly until you feel confident enough to move on to another style. Find your signature look. Whether you do a twist out with a side part, braid out, bust down, like whatever that is, just find that look that makes you feel like I am showing up in the world as my authentic self. Which brings me to point number three. For me, it was more about my identity and how I felt about myself. To go on my natural hair journey, girl, it was more about my confidence. I was exhausted with just like not being able to show up as myself. Yes, I've been natural for, God, maybe almost 15 years maybe. I was doing blowouts, braids in my hair all the time. Even though I wasn't relaxed, I didn't accept this is how my hair looks when I wake up in the morning. And it was all tied to like this whole identity thing. And once I decided to just be who I am and I'm gonna snuggle up in her, accept her, this is just how the hair grows, that's the main thing. And even when I did wear my natural hair out, I didn't feel my prettiest. If I was just out with like my family, then I would wear it. But if I had somewhere like special to go, I was not gonna wear my hair. I'm like, I need to book me an appointment to get some braids. Somebody need to come give me a blowout, or I'm gonna do a quick weave or something like that. It really is less about the hair. It's about how I felt. That is the main issue. Once you really just accept this is who I am, find your signature look, then you'll begin to just feel better just about who you are and the process of doing your natural hair. It is not that difficult. I want to break that stigma that it has that you can't do this. You can and you will, and we're going to do it together because that's just what we do, because you know I got you. Let's get into styling. I'm starting on freshly washed hair that I am going to detangle. When I detangle my hair, I like to do it in 4 sections. It's just easier for me to do it that way. But if you find another way that works best for you, because this is about your process, what works for you. Parts do not have to be clean. It's a very rough situation. We're just gonna do it like this right here. Put your clips on to keep it separated. The more you do this, the quicker you'll get at it. And you'll see, like when I'm doing my hair will naturally part itself because I've been wearing it this way for some time. Detangle each section, starting at the ends and then work your way up to the middle. So now that you're all detangled, now it's time to part. Sometimes I'm a deep side part, but sometimes here lately, I've been doing this kind of little curve situation. Part your hair the way that you like to part. My hope is through this video, you stick with it. Like I was a braid, like I'm gonna put some braids in my hair. I'm saying that I still won't put braids in my hair. One thing I want to do was master this hair confidently. I will definitely get braids again. Definitely not in a rush though, because I was one of those people who had to soak their hair in apple cider vinegar. It just made the process a little tedious. I didn't feel comfortable with letting the lady that was braiding my hair do it because I did that once. I trusted someone to soak the hair and I guess she thought it was a joke or wasn't serious. I would have allergic reaction to it. And I was in Jamaica, hair on fire. From that moment, I never trusted anyone again to soak my hair. So I would have to go get the hair, apple cider vinegar, big baking tin pan. It was just way too much. So I was like, girl, you're going through all of this and you have beautiful hair that God is giving you. Don't forget it. Just wear this. Here's the part. So I typically like to start with the back of my hair, and here's the product we're using. We are using TGIN Miracle Styling Gel. Girl, this is my first time trying it too, so we're gonna try it together. I'm excited to try this. Let's start with the back. One thing about doing your natural hair is you wanna make sure that your hair is saturated with water. Product time. Okay, girl, here we go. Let's see. Now I'm not gonna use much. Ooh. I'm not gonna use much because my back is tapered. I don't need a lot starting out with, but you may have longer hair, so you may need more than this. Now I'm just gonna work this product through. Well, first of all, I like how it feels. And now I'm really just taking my fingers and pulling it through the hair. Like pulling it through. If you want to do a little coil at the end, you can. But I'm basically just making sure that it's covered all through the hair because I want my curls to pop. I'm gonna do a couple more rows off camera and then come back when I'm at a section that's a little bit longer. Let's get into this product. Slip. It's got me feeling like my curl's about to be popping. All right, I'll take a little bit for my sides. Stay small. And I'm gonna take the product and make sure I get it from root down to the ends. You want to feel that slip where it feels really slippery. You see how those sections part? Let the curls clump the way that they naturally clump. If they clump too big, you can always separate it when it dries. And there you have it. Yeah, you may have been natural for a long time, but have you really given it a fair shot? Like, have you genuinely tried, whether it was staying consistent with your treatments, trying products, and giving it a real good shot? And when I look back over my journey, be honest, I didn't. I mean, baby was gonna run to some braids. No, they say it takes too long and the negative things about like my hair, that just don't even sit right in my spirit. How you gonna say that something about me that God created ain't good? How you gonna say that this ain't right or it takes too much to do? I mean, give yourself time to learn how to do your hair if you have never done it before. And then you're gonna soon find out it's not that difficult after all. I once heard someone say that it's not the thing that you love that makes you change, it's the thing that you hate. And it really stuck with me. And how that played a part in my hair journey was I hated soaking them braids. I hated trying to find a good hairstylist. Look, I need an old school hairstylist. The wash and the shampoo, all of that's included. But I hated not being able to be myself every day. Like, that's crazy that I legit did not feel pretty to wear this. That's crazy. I got so tired of all the things that came with me not wearing my natural hair. I was just like, you know what? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like it, child, do not look, honey. Do not look. But the thing is, everybody like it. Oh, shoot. So it's like, where is that coming from? And it was coming from within. It was how I felt about me. So the problem really isn't the hair. The problem is why we not loving ourselves. And that really hurts because I feel like that genuinely leads to so many other things. It has nothing to do with hair. It's like, why don't I love me enough? Friend, girl, why don't you love you enough to wear your hair? That's the question. Why do you not feel good enough? Why did I not feel pretty enough? Why did I not feel confident? I had to do some real deep soul searching. I really had to allow myself to tell myself the truth about it. Through this, you'll realize that your struggles really aren't about your hair. It's not about that. And even if partially, just a little bit, it is, there are plenty of products out here that we can solve that problem. We can figure out what we need to do. We can get a technique. We can do all of the things. Girl, don't forget, you're that girl. And you ain't let nothing, you haven't let anything stop you from doing anything that you've already done in your life. You haven't allowed it to stop you. So we definitely not about to let no hair come in between your greatness, your beauty, your light, your love. It's crazy. I see a lot of people going back to the creamy crack. And it's like, I still don't get it because our hair can do the same thing. Now, they almost had me caught up. I saw a girl rocking a Toni Braxton from the 90s, and baby, with like my round face, that hairstyle on me, confidence level is high. It's very high. But, oh, Jesus, look at me. We're in our last section, but I'm not gonna let no hair stop your beauty from shining through. We gonna give up the lace fronts. Let me duck, child. Don't come for me. I'm just gonna be quiet. You do what you gotta do. There's areas that, you struggle with hair thinning, that sort of thing, I get it. But can we just get back to like this? Because this is fire. All right, last section. I'm feeling this gel. Might be a winner, baby. Ooh. Oh, you about to be cute. You gonna be like, Pete, put me on. You don't want to be touching it. If you see some curls that look like they need a little bit of reshaping, like this one was sticking out, touch it a little bit, but not a lot of it. You're really just starting out. Maybe let it air dry if you have time. If you don't, then my next recommendation would be to sit under a hooded dryer. The reason I say that is because if you use a diffuser, you're gonna be doing all this and touching it, and you may mess up the curls doing it that way. We're gonna let her dry, and then we're gonna come back. Baby, Can we give a moment of silence for the curls, okay? So girl, after your hair dry, you gonna go put your face on, get your little razzle dazzle, you know, little something. Baby, look at the curls. They understood the assignment. They're giving what needs to be gave. Okay, this right here, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. My curls are not too hard, but they're also not too soft. I'm definitely can get 2 or 3 days out of this. I'm feeling kind of you today. Like, what? Okay, I gotta let y'all see the back because that's where she really eat. What? Baby, don't play with me. Don't play with her, okay? Don't. So, moral of the story, this is less about hair and more about you making a decision to accept who you are, and that's all of you, hair included, okay? You're beautiful, your hair is beautiful, your skin is beautiful, your nails are beautiful, your body's amazing. I love you, girl. Love you much. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Be sure, like, follow, subscribe, all the things. Love you. Bye, girl. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.